Hey, all beautiful souls, how are you all doing today? Today actually is a full moon in Taurus. The energies are a bit intense, and I'm not sure if it's the best time to make a tarot reading, but here I am. We are going to go deep as usual with High Neptune Tarot and find out hidden truths. Alright, for the pile picking I will use the usual animal spirit cards, and for the rest, actually there isn't anything else that I want to share. I mean, we are just going to dive deep and find out, is it worth investing any further in this connection? Is it worth fighting for this? Is it worth just making efforts, especially if you have done enough efforts and you have reached the point where you are asking yourself, is it all worth it? I mean, is there any point to keep going in this? Is there any point to keep trying? Those are the questions that we are going to try to find answer to. So let's start with the pile picking. Let's see which card is going to represent our very first group. Which card wants to represent pile number 1? Okay, here we have an animal spirit, and that is a lizard spirit. Alright. Let's see which card will represent our second group, our second pile. For the second pile, we have Panther. And finally, let's see our third group. Which card wants to represent the third pile? Okay, here we go. We have Bear Spirit. Alright. So, as usual, you see the cards before you. Feel free to pause if you need to. I mean, you will see the cards on a clearer background and you will see them slightly bigger than this. And yeah, feel free to pause if you need to. Feel free to do any sort of ritual that you usually do when you select your piles. If you are drawn to more than one piles, you can check multiple piles because sometimes the messages are scattered around. And yeah, just listen to your intuition. Maybe it is a good idea to think about the person that is on your mind. That sometimes help to direct your focus on a specific pile. That's just a small tip that I would give you. So, select your pile and I will meet you at your reading. Hello there, pile number 1, for those of you who have chosen the lizard. Alright, well, I will tell you right away the energy that I feel from the lizard. The words that were coming to my head were related with shedding skin, removing some kind of layer, changing something. This kind of vibe I felt from the lizard on its own. So I do feel that here there is some kind of necessity to shed some kind of skin, not literally shed skin, but let go of some kind of old thought patterns, beliefs, something that is outdated, something that doesn't serve your current state of being or the current you, the you that you're about to become. This kind of messages were popping in my head the moment I pulled the lizard. Alright, I will just place the card somewhere here so you know that this is your group, this is pile number 1. And I will use my beautiful tarot cards. Let me just check the name. It is called Ethereal Bloom Tarot. I used them last week as well, but I mean, it's not enough. I like those cards and I want to use them more. So I will give them another go this week as well. So let's first reshuffle good, and then we are going to proceed towards the reading and find out messages for you. Find out messages that Spirit wants to communicate with you. Okay. So let's find out more about your connection with that person. Spirit, what would you like to reveal to pile number 1? Sorry for the camera shake. Regarding their connection with the one that is on their minds. What would you like to reveal to pile number 1 regarding their connection with that person? Some cards are jumping, but they are jumping kind of randomly. I want the messages to land on their own. There we go, we have 2 cards. 10 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in an upright position. Okay. In the bottom of the deck we have 5 of Wands in reverse. Efforts. Efforts is key word that I'm hearing here. First of all, with the Ace of Cups, I do feel that here somebody was looking for a cup that needed to be filled up. I'm not sure if that's you. Probably that's you because the messages are meant for you. I do feel that Spirit wants to say to you, you were looking for someone that needs to fill your cup up, but actually the only person that can do that for you is you. You are the one who has the power to make yourself complete, to fill up your own cup. You don't need to look for someone that is outside of you. Then we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Well, I do feel that you did see in that person the one that will make you feel complete, the one that will make you feel whole again. This kind of energy I'm sensing, but with the 10 of Wands in reverse, I do feel that Spirit wants to say to you, soon enough you realized that this is too heavy to carry. It does feel a bit like a burden. It does feel a bit like a heavy energy that you've been carrying on your shoulders by keep on trying and trying. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse as well in the bottom of the deck. The 5 of Wands is a card of attempts, it has a slightly more aggressive energy, but the aggressiveness comes from the fact that somebody keeps on trying, somebody keeps on pushing. Having this card in reverse and having this one in reverse is saying to me that currently in that connection you are tired. You are tired of putting efforts, you are tired of making any kind of attempts, and you are tired from expecting that this person is going to come and fill your cup up, as you see in this Ace of Cups. It's a really beautiful card, by the way. Another thing that I'm picking up from the Ace of Cups is a message from Spirit saying to you, just let this flow, let this go like water, let it flow down, do not resist it. Whatever you feel, feel it, experience it, do not resist it, just let it flow. That's a message that I'm picking up from the Ace of Cups. I mean, you can see the beautiful imagery and imagine all the heaviness just flowing down, going down like a river. All right, let's pick up some more messages for you. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Just gonna put those cards a bit higher. Let me see if it's visible on the camera. Yes, I guess it is visible. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about this connection, about power number 1 and the person that is on their mind? Is there something important that power number 1 needs to know about their connection with that person? Do you have any other important message for pile number one regarding their connection with that person? Three of Swords in reverse and Strength card in reverse. Alright, well, pile number one with the Three of Swords, I do feel that you have experienced a lot of heartbreak and heartache throughout this connection that you had with this person. Disappointment is a word that just arrived in my head. I do feel that you had certain expectations, this to go in a certain way, and it did cause heartache to you because things did not go the way you wanted them to go. Having the Three of Swords in reverse is actually not that bad news because it does say that you did experience certain disappointment. You did experience certain kind of heartache already. Now you are in a healing period. Now you are in a period where you are realizing your own strength, as we have the Strength card in reverse. It does indicate that you felt as if you don't have power in this, as if you are on your own, powerless, not trusting or not being confident enough in yourself, in your own abilities to stand on your own 2 feet and overcome this and move forward. Having the Strength card is indicating those type of energies, but adding to the Strength card in reverse the Three of Swords, it is saying that throughout this experience that you had with this person, you are healing and you are actually working out these type of energies. I mean, you are working confidence. You are working on how to be independent, how to be strong on your own, how to overcome challenges. I do feel that you are literally becoming more empowered person from this, let's say, disappointment that you have experienced. It has somehow triggered certain amount of growth within you in order to transform you into a stronger person. I mean, several songs are popping up in my mind. One of them is Stronger by Britney Spears. I don't even know the lyrics of that song. I haven't even heard it that many times, to be honest. Another song that came to me is Stronger by Kelly Clarkson. I don't know how does it make reference. I know that the lyric says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And here we have the perfect example for this. The Three of Swords in reverse. You are healing. It hurted you a lot, but you are healing. You are growing stronger. You felt powerless, but you are healing. And you are realizing your own power, actually. That's in general. You are realizing your own power. You are realizing how strong you are throughout this disappointment that you have experienced. Apologies for the camera shake once again. I am bespectacled, so my glasses keep hitting the camera for some reason. Maybe I should just remove them. Let's take some more cards, although I do feel that we already got the message that we were looking for, but we will keep going. I'm pretty sure Spirit has more things to share with you. So, please, Spirit, would you give us the answer to the question, although maybe for some of you it's already clear, but is it worth keep going? Is it worth investing in this connection? Is it worth investing in the connection between, okay. The Hierophant in reverse and Queen of Pentacles in an upright position. Spirit is saying to you, do not go against yourself. Nurture yourself. That's the message that I picked up from those two cards. The Hierophant in reverse is saying to me about some kind of untraditional energies, like you are doing something against yourself. If you keep pushing forward in this, you are going against yourself. That was the literal message that I picked up from Spirit regarding your connection with that person. And the Queen of Pentacles, she literally Literally the message that I was picking up from her are nurture yourself. Say me first. I mean, not me first, but more like take take good care of yourself first, because your relationship with yourself is way more important than any other relationship that you are going to experience in this lifetime. The moment you establish strong relationship with yourself, the moment you feel whole on your own, you feel complete on your own, you are not going to look for someone to complete you. As long as you are looking for someone to complete you, that relationship will involve traumas, it will involve shadow work, it will involve mirroring, reflections, karmic patterns, all kind of things. So Spirit is saying to you, be gentle to yourself, nurture yourself. That's what you should focus on right now. And actually this card makes perfect reference to the full moon in Taurus. I mean, that's the day when I'm shooting this video, and that's the day when I'm going to post the video as well. I just see this girl holding that pentacle. It does look like the full moon in Taurus, and it's Queen of Pentacles, it's Earth energy, Taurus. So indeed, this is the perfect moment for you to realize that your connection with yourself is way more important than any other connection. And I do feel that this was a message that you were meant to find out here, pile number 1. And I do hope that it reaches you, not just seeing it and like, okay, this is just another tarot mumbo jumbo thing. I truly hope that you realize it. I mean, you do feel it. It's not just me saying it to you. I mean, if I say something to someone, I don't expect that person to agree with me or anything else. But if that person comes to realize something on their own, that's the moment when they are actually growing. So I do hope that you would come to realization, you will come to realize those messages. I mean, come to realize that I'm getting messed up with my words. You will come to realize what I just said regarding your self-worth, regarding your connection with yourself. All right, let me take a look at the timer. We are going good, but I'm going to take some final messages for you. Maybe you are still curious about that person that is on your mind. Maybe you are still curious about that connection. So let's take a few more cards for that. Okay, the card came on its own. 7 of Swords. Pile number 1. This person is a wanderer. This person is not someone that is meant to stay. That's what I felt from the Knight of Wands here. And the 7 of Swords is confirming it, that there is some kind of, it's actually, I was going to say self-denial, but it's not self-denial. It is more like, you did feel that this might be it. I mean, this might be the person that you are going to end up with. But the Spirit is saying to me that this person is just Knight of Wands. Somebody that is passing through your life in order to teach you certain things, in order to teach you certain lessons. So the fact that you thought that this person is the one, Spirit is saying, nope, this is not the one. I'm sorry for being so direct, but when the messages come, I cannot stop them. I just say them out loud. And I know that this is a collective reading, so please take it with a grain of salt. But Spirit is saying to me that this connection is not what you thought it is. This person is coming into your life to teach you certain lessons, and they are going out of it. All right. Let's take some final cards. Spirit, do you have any advice or anything else to share with pile number 1? The final thoughts. 7 of Swords once again. And 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Seven of Swords and Two of Wands in reverse. It is actually very interesting, the message that Spirit is saying to you. Spirit is saying to you, you don't know what your future holds, dear pal number one. You don't know what more you are meant to experience in this lifetime. There are many other things that are meant to come in your life. You thought that this might be the one, but you were wrong with the Seven of Swords. The Two of Wands in reverse is saying to me that the future is uncertain. There are still many things that are yet to come. There are still many things that are going to happen in a way that you never expected. Expect the unexpected, actually. That's the message. And another message that I'm picking up is Spirit saying to you, just live your life and go with the flow. There are many things that you are going to experience in this lifetime. Just experience it fully. Experience it mindfully. Alright, those are the messages for you, pal number one. I do hope that this reading was revealing, and I do hope that it brought a certain degree of clarity in that situation that you were in, regarding that situation actually. So please do not hesitate to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button in order to find out more videos from me, in order to find out more tarot readings that might reveal more details about your life in general, love life, etc. I'm making all kind of readings. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for being with me. Sending you many, many blessings, and let's meet again. Bye! Hello there, pal number two, for those of you who have chosen the Panther. Alright, just let me remove my glasses first, so I can focus more. Well, I was staring at this card and trying to figure out the messages that it involves. At some point I was getting some kind of aggressive energy, not actually aggressive, but more like angry energy, yeah, anger. I do feel anger in someone. Probably, actually that might be you, pal number two. I do feel anger because this could have been something. I do feel anger because I do feel that you have done enough for that person. You have tried this and that. And I do feel that this person could not meet you halfway. That's why I do sense some kind of anger. I'm not sure if it's a suppressed anger or if it's an anger that is obvious, that is out there. It's like I did everything I could. I tried everything I could. I gave you everything I had. And I got nothing in return. This kind of vibe, this kind of energy is hitting me from the Panther. Alright, let's start with my tarot cards and find out more about this story. By the way, maybe some of you are wondering why my tarot channel is called I Neptune. Well, it is called I Neptune because Neptune includes illusions, and we are diving deep into illusions in order to see what's beyond them, in order to find clarity. That's what I'm going to intend to do right now with my tarot cards. It's a bit off topic, but I just felt drawn to say that. The other pals didn't hear that story. And my cards are flying. Okay. Those cards are slightly thicker and slightly sturdier than the other ones. So it's not that easy to reshuffle them. Alright. Okay. So, please, Spirit, would you tell us regarding the connection between pile number two and the person that is on your mind? What pile number two needs to know about that connection that they share with that person? Here we have one card, Ace of Cups in reverse. What we have in the bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands in an upright position. Okay. Well, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, the message that I'm picking up is love, emotions, and feelings are flowing downwards. And with the Seven of Wands, I do feel crossing some kind of a boundary, crossing some kind of crossing from one point to another. I do feel energy that is close to tiredness, actually, emotional tiredness, other than any other. I do feel that somebody that is watching me right now, they are tired of emotionally investing in this connection. And the Seven of Wands is actually a card of boundaries, card that indicates that someone is in defensive energy. So this might indicate that you are tired of constantly trying to move forward or trying to do something while all you meet is a wall. Another thing that I told you about the Seven of Wands, I do feel crossing something and I do see some kind of water. So whatever you are crossing with this connection, it does involve emotions. I do feel that throughout the connection that you share with this person, you are leaving behind some kind of a huge emotional charge. And you are learning to say me. You are learning to say me first. I also sense that you are becoming more empowered throughout this connection. Once again, I do feel that you have tried hard, you have tried everything you could. But it seems like this person has a wall around them and you couldn't pass through that wall. They just didn't allow you. And the reason why this happened was for you to establish your own boundaries and respect your own energy. That's the lesson that this person was meant to teach you. They have their own issues probably, but the reason why you found yourself in this type of connection is for you to learn about your own boundaries and respect your own energy. That's the message that I'm sensing here. And it does come a bit, right from the beginning, starting off with energy like this, it does feel a bit heavy. Please, Spirit, would you give us more clarity about this? Nine of Wands, yep. High Priestess, definitely. That's the message here. I'm sorry, I'm just picking up some signals, some messages, and I'm talking to myself. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is indicating once again that here you are empowering yourself. You met this person, you were in connection with that person in order to become stronger version of yourself with the Nine of Wands. You can see this card. We have a woman that has everything. And I do feel that this card represents your energy empowering everything that you want. And the High Priestess, I do feel that the High Priestess here is indicating some kind of a sacred wish. Also, silent power. Silent power. That's the message that I'm hearing. That's the message that comes to my mind. I do feel that you are not someone that is going to show off or do certain things. I do feel some kind of silent power that is within you, and people can sense it. People can sense how much you have grown, how strong you have become. Sometimes silence speaks louder than noises or words or anything. And I do feel that you are about to embody this, or you are embodying this type of energy. And another thing that the High Priestess is saying to me is that you are being drawn more towards your core. Throughout this experience, I know that many of you have had painful experience here, but throughout this pain, you are shedding layers that were not serving you, but layers that were like walls that you were putting yourself to prevent you from being you. And throughout the pain that you are experiencing in this connection, you are removing one by one some of those heavy layers that you have built in order to connect better with yourself, with your own energy, rather than the energy of anyone else. Connecting better with yourself would allow you to connect better with anyone else in this planet. It all starts with your own energy. All right, let's keep going. The messages are coming rather deep today. Maybe because it's full moon in Taurus, or maybe because what I just revealed you regarding Neptune Tarot. By the way, do not hesitate to subscribe to my channel if you like what you hear. Well, like what you hear. If you find what you hear resonating and rather inspiring, I do hope you find it that way. Please, Spirit, are there any other messages that... Yep, there are. The Empress and Ace of Swords. Okay. Here we have divine feminine energy, regardless of your gender. The feminine energy is the energy that attracts. So what is meant for you is not to chase after anything. What is meant for you is to stay where you are, stay strong, and draw all the things you want towards you. Draw all the things that are meant for you towards you, rather than go and chase after them. Sometimes doing less does more. This is another message that came to me. Spirit wants to say to you that sometimes doing less efforts brings more benefits. But this doesn't mean that you need to, it doesn't mean that you don't have to do any efforts at all when you want something. It just means that you just do what you have to do, and the rest you just leave for universe, for the natural flow, let's say. But the Empress, it does indicate stepping into your power, stepping into power that attracts rather than chases. And I do feel that your connection with that person was meant exactly for this purpose. You met this person in order to learn to attract rather than chase. Because I do feel that you did try chasing after this person and it didn't help. Instead of that, Spirit is saying to you, focus all that energy that you have invested in somebody that is outside of you. Focus all that energy inside of you. Focus it towards you rather than outside of you. And you'll see how it's going to change the entire dynamic. How you are going to start attracting more and more benefits in your life. Ace of Swords is saying to me about clarity, knowing what you want, receiving clear answers, questions being answered, everything making sense. All right, I will take some more cards and I will ask directly the question that you see on the title. Well, actually, I'm not sure how I'm going to form it on the title, but more or less the question that the reason why you came to this reading. So please, Spirit, would you give us right away straight answer to the question, is it worth investing any further in the connection that pile number 2 shares with the person that is on their mind? We have the card Page of Swords and Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands came in reverse and Page of Swords in an upright position. Spirit is saying to me that you already know the answer, pile number 2. You already know the answer with the Page of Swords. It's like some kind of enlightening moment. That's what I feel with the Page of Swords. You already start seeing things in a more clear way, and you already know what is the right thing to do. Ace of Wands in reverse is saying to me, no need to take action, no need to do anything. Just let it be. Just stay where you are, stay calm, stay peaceful, calm mind. This kind of energy I'm sensing. This kind of energy, Spirit, is translating through my cards to you. Alright, let's see if there is anything else that Spirit wants to share with you. I'm checking the timer as well. Please, Spirit, is there any other message that you would like to share with pile number 2? 2 of Cups in reverse and Queen of Swords in reverse. Spirit is saying right away, if there is confusion within you, if there is some kind of energy that is not clear, some kind of energy that is not well, with the Queen of Swords, we are talking about clarity, about knowing clearly what you want, being neutral, seeing things from a perfect vision, from clarity. Queen of Swords in reverse is saying quite the opposite. So, Spirit is saying to you, if you are in confusion, if you don't see things clearly, if you go in some kind of fantasy, then the 2 of Cups are going to be turned upside down. The 2 of Cups, that means that there won't be steady, sinking connection between you and that person or person in general. Spirit is saying to you that there is clarity. Clarity is actually the most important thing. Clarity of knowing what you want, clarity of well, I do sense that this is something that you are going to get to naturally. Maybe you will remember this reading once you reach a point when you see things clearly and you will be like, okay, I thought that this was like that, but actually I was wrong. I was in confusion, in denial. That was certain trauma or certain experience or certain thing in me talking rather than my rational, my mindful mind, my mindful vision. I'm not sure if there are any other messages, but and I'm not sure how clear I made myself with this reading. Maybe I couldn't translate completely all the ideas that I wanted to share with you. I'm just going to pause for a second. All right, so yeah, I mean, I kind of forgot where I stopped, but I do feel that those were the messages that were meant for you, pile number 2. I do feel that Spirit wants to say to you first to start from finding clarity within you, getting closer to your core, getting to know yourself better in a way that becoming more you, and letting go of all the layers that society has on you. I mean, has caused you to build in order to adapt to it. Once again, I'm not sure if I'm making myself clear, but I do hope that you would understand me. So, those are the messages. Please don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe for the channel if you want more insights and clarity through my readings. I will do my best to provide them to you. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for being with me. Sending you many blessings, and let's meet again. Bye! Hello there, pile number 3, for those of you who have chosen the bear spirit. Alright, well, when I look at the bear, I do feel kind of a heavy energy. I do feel the energy of someone that has been waiting for a while. The bear usually can represent hibernation, like being asleep for a very long time, or maybe even some of you are waiting for someone to like wake up, to realize something. This also could be the case here, but the main energy that I sense from the bear spirit is waiting, and at the same time heaviness, like carrying some kind of a heavy heartache or just some kind of a heavy burden even. I'm not even sure how I can describe it, but I just felt some kind of heaviness from the bear when I look at it. Alright, let's get started with my tarot cards in order to go deeper into your story with the person that is on your mind. First, I will reshuffle my cards. Let me just do that because those cards are kind of sturdier than the other tarot cards, and I'm using the same deck as last week because I really love those cards. They have beautiful imagery. Alright, so let's start with the connection that you share with the person that is on your mind. Please, Spirit, would you reveal us regarding the connection that pile number 3 shares with that person? What pile number 3 needs to know about the connection itself? What pile number 3 needs to know about it? We have Knight of Cups, and in the bottom of the deck we have Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, interesting energy we have here, pile number 3. Let me just take a good look at the cards, even though I removed my glasses. I mean, my glasses keep on hitting the camera, but sometimes I do feel that when I don't see clearly with my eyes, I actually see better the energies, I feel them better. So now that I'm looking at the King of the Knight of Cups, I do feel that this has something to do about proposal, about some kind of invitation. Maybe this person was the one that approached you first, or maybe there was some kind of interest, some kind of initial attraction or interest that was coming from that person that is on your mind. Then I see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel that this person approached you, or there was some kind of an approach here, definitely. I do feel some kind of an approach, but the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is saying to me that even though there was some kind of a proposal, even though there was some kind of a movement or gesture or something, with the Ace of Pentacles, it says to me that it did not have any solid ground. It did not offer you any plan or anything solid that could develop in the future, that could bring you something steady, something reliable. This kind of vibe I'm feeling with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, let's find out more. Please, Spirit, would you reveal us more about this? Is there something more that you want to reveal us regarding this? Okay, the card came on its own, 7 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse. Alright, so Spirit is saying to me that you kept your hopes up, pile number 3. Even though this person could not deliver you what you deserved, you still kept your hopes up. I can literally sense that energy of disappointment, that energy of like hoping for the best, but at the same time, this person that is on your mind not being able to deliver it to you. And having the High Priestess in reverse, it is saying to me that This hope is fading away, actually. I mean, I'm looking at the High Priestess, she's holding a flower, she's like praying, but we have her with the head down, which is saying to me that this hope is fading away. The more you hope for something from this person, it feels as if the more you are turning away from yourself. I'm not sure how this would come out, but that message came to me right away. Spirit is saying to me that the more you are waiting for this person, the more you are expecting something from this person, the more you are somehow, I don't know why I'm hearing the word cheating on yourself. I do feel that Spirit wants to say something about your core values, about your you in general. I do feel that Spirit wants to put you on the pedestal rather than placing someone else on pedestal. Maybe some of you have placed this person on a pedestal, actually. That could be the message here. But with the High Priestess in reverse, I do feel that Spirit is inviting you to turn back to yourself, to return to yourself. I'm even when I said return to yourself, immediately a song came into my mind. The song is by Enigma called Return to Yourself. No, Return to Innocence, not Return to Yourself. But maybe you should check this song out. I mean, it is quite spiritual song, and it is calling you to return to yourself, to return to be you. But indeed, I do sense energy of waiting, energy of just having hopes there, having hopes that are planted. Maybe this person is giving you bits, maybe this person is giving you crumbs, instead of offering you something steady and stable, as we saw with the Ace of Pentacles that we got in reverse. Alright, let's look for more messages. Apologies if the messages are coming too unapologetically honest and authentic, but I'm just shooting them as they come. I mean, I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I'm just saying what the cards are telling me, saying what my intuition is leading me to. I do hope it is helping. It is helping to reach the clarity that you need. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Would you tell us more about this? Three of Swords in an upright position. And the Sun card in a reverse. Oh. Alright, well, pile number 3, here the message is clear to me. Maybe it is clear to you as well, but well, let's start with the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of heartache, of pain. The Sun card is the most positive card in Tarot. And since we have the Sun card in the bottom of the deck, in reverse, upside down, this is saying a lot. This connection has led you to a heartache. This connection has given you something, has given you sort of a happiness, because the Sun does bring happiness. But when the Sun is in reverse, this happiness is not complete. This happiness is kind of illusional. Not illusional, maybe that's not the right word to say. It feels more like a happiness that comes and goes, actually. Not stable, steady kind of happiness. And the Three of Swords does speak about heartache, heartbreak. Alright. Please, Spirit, is there anything else that you would like to share with pile number 3 regarding their connection with that person? Three of Pentacles in an upright position and Seven of Swords in reverse. Spirit is saying to you, actually, while I was asking for a message, what I had in my mind as a question or as a inquiry from Spirit is to share something for you that is for your highest good, because I do realize that by revealing you all those things, I'm not actually doing that much good to you. I mean, I'm maybe some of you are seeing things clearly through what I'm saying, but I was just hoping for some kind of an advice or something that Spirit could guide you towards in order to deal with that situation, in order to overcome that situation. And then the following cards came: Three of Pentacles and Seven of Swords in reverse. Spirit is saying to you that piece by piece you are going to reach the truth with this Three of Pentacles. I do feel that Spirit is saying to you, piece by piece, you are going to recover yourself. You are going to, also the Three of Pentacles could indicate friendship. I'm here. Actually, the main thing that is coming to me with the Three of Pentacles, it does involve certain degree of cooperation with others, but here I don't sense others than your spirit guides, higher self, higher beings. I do feel that you are cooperating with higher beings in order to come out from this situation, in order to come out from this illusion, because the Seven of Swords is illusion. Having the Seven of Swords in reverse is saying to you that you are recovering from some kind of illusion. You are starting to see something clearly. Maybe your higher self or your spirit guides has led you to this reading in order to see the situation from a clear kind of perspective. With the Three of Pentacles, I do sense recovery. I do sense ascension, growth, with the help of your spiritual team. And whatever you are experiencing, I do feel that it is something that you are meant to experience in order for you to come to that point of growth, in order for you to, we are not going to reach the growth that we desire unless we experience pain, unless we let go of the old structures. And I do feel that throughout this connection, you are letting go of old structures, you are removing old layers, and you are coming out much more mature, much more grown up. I do feel that here we are talking about change of perspectives, change of views. Please, Spirit, let's answer the core question that you might see on the title. Maybe I will ask it in a different way, but please, Spirit, would you give us a clear answer? Is it worth investing any further in that connection? 3 cards for this question. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups in reverse. Let me see what's in the bottom of the deck. We have Three of Wands in reverse. Alright, well, let me take a look at the answer that Spirit provided us to that question. The question that was the reason why you came to this reading, actually. Especially if you are new to my channel. You know that I, Neptune, never sugarcoats, go straight on point. At least that's what I'm intending to do. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Page of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles does speak to me about focusing on yourself in a way that you are nurturing yourself. Nurturing kind of energy I'm sensing from the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit is saying to you, do not chase anything that is outside of you. Instead of that, focus all that energy within you. Instead of feeding someone with energy, rather than that, feed yourself with that energy. Give yourself that energy. Ace of Swords is saying to me clarity. Once you step into your own power, once you kind of regain your self-worth, your worthiness, realize how worthy you are going to actually see things clearly with the Ace of Swords. Another thing that I could say to you from the Queen of Pentacles, today when I'm shooting this video is full moon in Taurus. That's not a coincidence. Full moon in Taurus, it kind of reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles energy, because Queen of Pentacles is an earth queen. Taurus is an earth sign, nurturing, grounding, establishing yourself, re-establishing yourself, finding solid grounds. This kind of energy I'm sensing from the answer of Spirit. That's what Spirit wants to say to you. Rather than chasing after this person or hoping from them to do something, rather than expecting something external to bring happiness in your life, Spirit is saying to you that happiness has always been within you. All you needed to do is to be more gentle and tender to yourself, take better care of yourself, realize how worthy you are, realize that you've been through so many different experiences, so many different things, so many disappointments even, but this has made you a stronger person. You should respect yourself for that. Then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse is saying to me about shedding illusions once again. Ace of Swords is clarity, Page of Cups in reverse is saying to me shedding illusions, growing up, becoming more mature, getting out of imaginary kind of situations. Three of Wands in reverse is saying to me about the overall thing. Three of Wands in reverse is a card of setting up plan, making something, putting the plan into practice. Having these cards in reverse, what I feel regarding this connection, what comes to me as a message is that this connection doesn't have any ground to build on. Pile number 3. Apologies for saying that. Apologies if it sounds cruel, but that's the energy I'm feeling, and that's why I'm saying it to you. It's actually kind of symbolic because we have pile number 3 and we have 3 of Wands to close off this question. And the 3 of Wands are in reverse. If they were in an upright, I would say to you completely different things, but since they came in reverse, I do feel that the answer here is that there isn't any solid ground where you can step and build here in this connection. That's why investing any further in it, it feels like you are cheating on yourself, as I told you in the beginning with the High Priestess in reverse. Alright, let me take a look at the timer. In fact, we are actually advancing with the time, so I will take one more card, or several more cards, as a closing message. Please, Spirit, what closing message would you deliver to pile number 3? What closing message would you deliver to pile number 3? We have the Fool in reverse. Once again, 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, the Fool in reverse is saying to me about careful steps. The Fool in reverse is saying to me about growing from mistakes, making mistakes and learning from them. And the 3 of Wands in reverse is saying to me about certain expectations. Let me just clarify this. I do feel that this card this time wants to say about expectations. Expect the unexpected kind of message. It's like what you experience now is part of a journey. There are more things that are going to come into your life, things that you haven't even imagined yet. This is not the end of the journey, this is just part of it. Life goes on, the journey goes on. You are going to have many more experiences that will help you, not help you, maybe that's not the right verb, but you will have many other experiences that will shape you into the person that you are. Not the person that you are meant to be. Well, the person that you are meant to be and the person that you are one and the same person. But I do feel that here we are talking about the person that you are. Let me try let me try to explain this to you in a more clear way, because the messages are coming and going and I'm like getting confused myself. I'm like saying something and then I'm stopping and I'm like, what am I saying actually? Does that make any sense? The person that you are meant to be and the person that you are is the same thing. By that I mean you are always you, but there are certain things that you are meant to experience that will get you closer to you. Okay, this gets even messier the more I try to explain it. Well, I do hope somebody understands me here. I do hope that you guys don't think that that I, Neptune tarot reader, is just talking some mumbo jumbles. Well, it might sound like it, but I'm just having a hard time to explain it correctly. Anyway, that's not the most important thing. The Three of Wands in reverse is saying to me and to you that life goes on, the journey goes on. What you experience now was part of the journey. It was a stepping stone. It was not the end, it was a stepping stone. The show must go on, the journey continues. It's kind of messages I'm picking up. So, with those messages, I am closing the reading pile number 3. If you enjoyed this video, if you find it revealing, please don't hesitate to click on the like button. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one and many other tarot readings that I'm providing weekly. So, that was it for today. Thank you for being with me. Sending you many blessings and let's meet again. Bye.